What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to a brand new episode of the F1 25 My Team Career Mode, episode number 3 of Season 2 as we head to the Bahrain International Circuit in Sakir, Bahrain. Anyways, guys, if you did not check out the last episode before we hop into this one, I highly recommend you go check that one out before you watch this one. Because, well, we were with Franco Colapinto at the Japanese Grand Prix in Suzuka, and we finished P11 from a P17 start. Honestly, it was a pretty damn good race. If I didn't get held up by Ocon, I probably would have passed Gasly for the last point spot. So, not much you can really do. Just got to say it is what it is at the end of the day. Verstappen got the win, beats out Tsunoda and both Mercedes for the win. It's going to be a big fight between Red Bull and Mercedes this year, I think. The Ferraris are close, but not quite close enough. It looks pretty similar to 2021, to be honest. If you guys remember that year, a certain Red Bull driver and a certain Mercedes driver really gave us a good show that year. But hey, we're sitting P7 in Constructors. Would love to be higher, but maybe we can change that today in Bahrain. The car is honestly looking at the highest point. Like, I mean, how do I describe it? I feel like, yeah, we're at one of the highest points we've been at all season. We're fairly close to Aston Martin and Williams. We've got more upgrades coming. And yeah, I think we can definitely give some of these guys a fight, man. Like, we've got a good developed car in the works. Like, you can see in the development chart how far ahead Mercedes and Red Bull are. And I think Mercedes has the best powertrain this year, too. We are with the Ferrari powertrain, so that definitely affects us a little bit. How are we doing on facility improvements? Looks like all's looking good there. But anyway, big race today here in Bahrain. How will we do at the Bahrain Grand Prix? Time will tell, but let's get into the Bahrain International Circuit and see just what we can do here, man.
We're here again then at a circuit famous for its stunning visuals and thrilling battles for glory. Who will take the spotlight in the Bahrain Grand Prix today? Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36 mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities, and it could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Russell, Norris, Yuki Tsunoda, and Gasly, Antonelli, Fernando Alonso, Sainz, and Esteban Ocon, Lawson, Stroll, Franco Colapinto, and Hülkenberg, Aaron, Albon, Jack Doohan, and Oscar Piastri, Bortoletto, Hadjar, Pepe Marti, and Ollie Behrman rounds off the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Alright, well, I forgot to mention in the intro, but this race is with Franco Colapinto. I would like to stop a... How is that slower? I don't know. But anyway, I wanted to try and stop a lap earlier, but guess that isn't meant to be. So we're going to put half a lap of extra fuel in this thing. We're going to roll off from P14 on the grid. My teammate right on the outside. Hopefully we can jump a few guys at the start, sneak our way into the points. Man, Alpine have brought something this year, dude. I don't know how Gasly's qualified P6 and put it in the points at Suzuka, but hey, it's time to go racing. Hopefully we can pull off some more points today with the Hulk, but hey, long race ahead. We'll see what we can do. A lot of hard tire starters around us, though, so maybe we'll be able to jump a bunch of guys at the start, but time will tell. Let's do this.
You can get good launch as the race starts.
Oh, that's a decent jump off the line, but oh, the tires are spinning. I got the inside, Fernando. Let me have it. Oh. dude, I felt that thing wanting to go around. Up in the P8, son. Couple of hard tire fighters. Right in front of me. Wanted to plant the throttle down there, but I knew I couldn't. Oh, science. Oh my god, Gasly's nearly cut my front wing off. Well, we're ahead of a Ferrari for the first time this season. The other Ferrari of Norris is locking up in turn 1. Damn, man. This is an interesting start to the Grand Prix. Hey, I'm in P7. I like it. I like it, but hey, time will tell to see where this race ends up going, but I'm going to stay on the back of Gasly for now. We might actually be able to get him here. Come on. There we go, around the outside of Pierre Gasly.
We can now use
He's going to come back up on me, though. I don't know how that Alpine has so much power down the straight. Give him the room. Okay, job done.
Green flag.
There's caution behind us. Someone's DNF'd already. Don't know how that's happened. Or someone spun or something. Holy crap, I'm just realizing now where both McLarens are. That's actually crazy to think about. Holy smoke. The difference between real life and a video game. Jeez, get off them curb stops. Alright. Let's see if we can go get Norris, I guess. I mean, probably going to be difficult, but I'm up for the challenge. Man, I gotta say, this race has gone virtually nowhere. I've just kind of been hanging out here in this gap between Norris and Gasly. Sainz and Gasly have been fighting it out a bit. Oh my god, can you believe that gap was up over 2 seconds? It was down to like 1.2 at one point. Oh my god, it's so hot out today. I'm starting to sweat it everywhere. Someone's blowing up. Who done blew up? It's Pierre Gasly, I think. No? Better not be my teammate. I think it's a Haas. No? Oh, it's Alonso. As I
right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
Fernando Alonso's out of the bloody race, mate. As Carlos Sainz caught up to the back of me because I overshot a corner. Well. Oh, baby. Loose. I got a loose rear end. Well. Fernando Alonso's out of the Grand Prix. Carlos, I'm on the outside of you, pal. Well, great. Maybe I can use DRS as a defense mechanism for now, but I mean, the Ferrari is faster. I'm not surprised. He's got the better rubber now. Well, here's what happened to Fernando Alonso. He's got the Williams behind. Beside him. My teammate right behind him. Oh boy, there's the DNF. The Aston goes up in smoke with the DRS open, you know. That's kind of crazy. He even holds Ocon up a little bit. Wants to just show his old Alpine buddy a favor, but that's Fernando Alonso's race. Done and dusted. Might have just done a 200 IQ play.
Come on, you can win that place back.
Come back to Papa.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Sounds good, man. I just don't see what could be my problem here is I'm going to try to re-overtake them. But my grip through here is just not what these guys have.
Push now, we're boxing this lap.
Books. We're coming in this time. Alright, Gasly. Oh. Damn it. I just don't have the grip that he does. Thank God we soon will, because we're going on to the mediums, and I know for a fact the medium is a much better tire around here than the soft ever will be, so bring me in for those mediums. Let's go. Money. Alright. Okay. Get me in and out of these pits fresh and fast. Norris onto the soft. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, fuck.
Right, let's go. Come
Alright,
on.
good stuff, boys.
Job
Good
on the
stuff.
turn in
Lost
there,
and
mate.
under the
Looks like a
soft.
nice
The
stop
tire
time. We're
strategy
happy
here is
with that one.
very
Up to
interesting.
speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Well, if I can keep Bortoletto in between me and Lawson, that'd be perfect. He's still in the pits, so... There we go. Lovely doublet. Bortoletto, don't even think about re-overtaking me, pal. You're not in my race. Just let me be, pal. Alright. Fresh rubber. Let's go.
And gap to the car in
This
front.
is going to be an interesting
2.0
exit.
seconds.
Okay, nope. Not as interesting as I thought it would be. Okay. We're ahead of pretty well everybody. Oh, both the Williams are on the stop, though. You gotta be joking. You've gotta be joking. Oh, we're ahead of Gasly. Oh, that's wicked. Everybody's soft, though. My God, though.
ERS is low. ERS is low. Consider changing
Yeah, that's why I'm
mode
gonna
on your
charge it,
MFD,
pal. Shut
or
up.
lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it.
Oh, shit, oversold it. Yeah, I was gonna say Antonelli's gonna get this here.
Okay, focus.
I've been in a
Stay
decent
on
fight with Antonelli the last couple laps, but now we finally get to the overtake. I honestly just gotta keep him at bay because his tires will go off. It's just a matter of when. And it probably won't be too long for now. I was honestly trying to get him alongside of me so we could try to make the move and he would use his stuff up that way, but... Hey, our tires will come into effect soon. I got you on toast, Antonelli. Come on.
Here's some information on Tsunoda for you. They're retiring
happened
from
to
the
him?
race.
What the hell happened to Yuki? So if I get past Antonelli, we're going to be in P6.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by
Take one way, go the other.
5.0 seconds.
One of my favorite moves. Gonna go the long way around. Pretty sure Tsunoda was... Yeah, he's parked up over there somewhere. We take back our P6. Antonelli's still behind. Our DRS is gonna help us pull away. Crap. Got it deep. Back on the throttle.
No need to
Let's
worry
go,
about
let's
the
go,
tyre
let's go.
condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Pull away while we can. And here's what happened to Yuki Tsunoda. Was going along in a battle here with the 63 of George Russell's Mercedes. Pulls out there and makes the move, and oh yeah, no, that Red Bull just suddenly slowed down and went up in smoke, pretty well identical to the Fernando Alonso DNF, and that is Yuki Tsunoda's day done and dusted. He parks it up in the literal exact same spot as Fernando did, and he's out of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Oh yeah, there we go. Antonelli's tires have started to die now. The gap has increased.
Okay, mate,
Final lap of this Grand Prix.
And let's bring it home.
We could... Oh, dude. Just a few more corners, and we've got a P6 in the bag. That is huge points for the team. That is actually huge points for the team if we can pull this off. Just a few more corners to go, dude. Man, what a race. P14 to P16. Now, that's pretty mental to think about.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by.
Oh, my God. Verstappen's already won? Holy shit, dude. That's insanity. How the hell's he already finished? Well, how many cars did he put the lap down this week? I think just the two Salvers, unfortunately. Those poor guys. Alright, still holding it down here. Apex, money. There we go, final corner complete. And we are grabbing a massive points haul for Cadillac. P6. P6, you know, that is a massive haul. Antonelli finishes right behind us. I don't quite know where Lawson ended up, but I have a feeling we're going to have to be fighting Williams a lot again this year, which is yay. But there we go, Verstappen with the win. Damn. Oh, this ain't even like
and that's 2 wins in a row now, of course, Crofty. And
damn, that is needed. I felt like I was simulating the real-life Bahrain Grand Prix doing that shit. Max Verstappen with the win. Good win for the Red Bull driver. That's a great win for him this season. Yeah, that's huge. Look at Max Verstappen pulling in the victory lane. Well, the podium, I should say. But there we go. Top of the podium for Verstappen. Looks like second went to Charles Leclerc and third went to George Russell. It's Verstappen and the two Mercedes that make up the podium. Dude, it's still so weird to look at Leclerc in a Mercedes uniform, but there we go. That is the Bahrain Grand Prix done and dusted. Spray some champagne. Spray, spray, spray. There we go. Another Grand Prix in the books, and it's Max Verstappen with his second win in a row. Well, damn. Well, damn, well, damn, well, damn. Verstappen gets the win, followed by Charles Leclerc, George Russell, Lando Norris, Carlos Sainz, Nico Hülkenberg, a.k.a. your boy here truly, Kimi Antonelli with a P7, then it's Albon, Gasly, and Ocon that round off the points. Lawson ended up in 11th. Then Piastri and Colapinto, not a bad finish for Franco. I was hoping he could get up a little higher, but the McLarens coming into the mix probably didn't help that much. But Stroll, Doohan, Aaron, Behrman, Hajar, Bortoletto, and Josef Maria Marti were the last finishers of the day. Yuki Tsunoda and Fernando Alonso were the two cars who DNF. And there we go. Here's how the point standings look. Nico Hülkenberg is up to P8 in the standings, only 2 points behind Oscar Piastri. That's kind of crazy to think about. That's kind of crazy to think about, but hey. Franco sits P15. Yeah, we'll get him some points in Saudi Arabia. I'm very confident about that. I'm very confident. We jump Williams in the constructor standings, and I tell you what, if McLaren have more races like today, we might be able to get them too. We might. But that's a big task. I'm not even going to lie. That is a very big task of asking. But hey, it's worth a shot. But 10 points for Nico Hülkenberg on the year. Verstappen leads Russell by 13 points. Leclerc down by 23. I have a feeling the title fight's going to come down between these three. Just the Mercedes got to win one every now and again. They can't let Verstappen win on repeat. I'll say that. But hey, the fastest laps have a different story to say. Like Leclerc, man, what a lap. Jeez. Well then, guys. Next time out, we'll be heading to the Jeddah Corniche circuit. That race will be a Franco Colapinto race. And if I can't get points with Franco there, I'm going to be very, very disappointed in myself. We've got a big race coming up. And yeah, man. Wow. Yeah. So the next race with Hülkenberg we have is Monaco. Colapinto also have Canada, which will be a very good one. Austria, yeah, we got a good string of races coming up. I'm confident that we can score points in pretty well every race till the end of the season. That is very helpful. That is very helpful. I just need to... What we need to do is we need to keep upgrading the cars so that way both drivers can score points. Even when I'm using Hulkenberg, for example, Colapinto can still fight his way into the points. I mean, we're getting there. Colapinto at a P13 in Bahrain, so we're working on it. He's cracking on the door of some points. He really is, but he'll get there, I'm sure. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash that like button, drop a comment down below, subscribe, and share with those notifications turned on so you never miss a future video here on the channel. And don't forget to join the Patreon and the Twitch, guys. And don't forget to follow all my social medias. Links are in the description down below. I'll catch you guys in Saudi Arabia next time out, but until then, take care and bye!